What's going on? Safe with Saylee segment. Man, roller coaster of a week. Dang, just all that can happen in a week? A lot can happen, man. A few days, a lot can happen in 1 second. So, and now, welcome in. This is Safe with Saylee. I appreciate it. All you guys. Hope that everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is doing great. Hope everyone is charged. Hope everyone is excited just about your own life. You know, usually on this Safe with Saylee, I try to come in at least, for an hour. If we can, we can. If we don't, then we don't. Always have a lot of important things to talk about every time. Guys, you know that I'm a counselor. And I'm on my backup line. You see, this was Safe with Saylee dash backup. Guys, get that backup. This backup has been, man. It's almost like things have not stopped. Because I've had a backup line. Whether it's the Obama phone or whatever you do, get a second line. I remember talking to this one lady. She was like, I don't know what I would do if I lost my phone. I know a lot of people thinking like that. I mean, when I, misplaced mine, thankfully I got it back, but it was dead, so I still got to charge it. And I'm not scrambling to get it back. Oh man, scrambling, charge it up. Who did these? I don't know what I have missed. Sometimes you gotta unplug. I remember, shout out to Keith, Peresi. I remember when I was in college, in this music entertainment business class course. So you gotta unplug. And sometimes you gotta do that just to see. Can things still go on without you? I need everyone to realize this. Things still go on without you. People are still happy living their lives exactly how they want to, whether you're there or not. So that was a huge test, for me. Not having my phone. It's like, all right. Could I still handle things? Could I still pay bills? Thankfully so, because then I was in, I had one of my cards. I had got a new card. It was a credit card. I had got a new one, and I was still able to purchase things just kind of with that. I mean, the limit wasn't that big, but I had something outside of my, normal carrying capacity, I would say, just with cards. Sometimes you don't need to carry out of cards. That's one thing I learned even from this situation. Don't carry all your cards. Or if maybe I have 2 IDs, 2 forms of identification. And it was beautiful. I had my passport, so my passport, because the phone that I did misplace, it was one of those card collectors on the back, so I had my ID and all those things. Payments, like a wallet on the back of it, so I realized that you can't be, I always tell my not to be, kind of one-dimensional or be too dependent on one item or one group of items, you can call it as well too. So I would challenge everyone. I'm saying, like, hey, can you go without your phone, let's say 1 day? or let's say even an hour, just for starters. So now, can you go without your phone? Things are still handled. Got that, and I had this is a pillow right here. This is like a neck pillow, so don't worry about that. Put that in. It's like an animal. My precious, my precious. But yeah, for me, it was a good thing because I felt I needed a break. Shout out to everybody too coming in. I needed a break just from the world. What was going on? Whether it's the news or notifications or what. After I let my mom, my dad know, like, okay, I was able to reach out to them. Okay, yeah, this is this. I felt cool, calm. I'm like, all right. I don't have to hit up. There is no hitting up everybody. But hey, man, I lost my phone. I don't have that. I still have access to Facebook or whatever. I let people know, like, hey, man, I lost my phone. I remember I was still able to say happy birthday to one lady. I'm not gonna put names on here, like I said, and it was good. I still had access to Facebook. I still have my laptop and technology, but that phone I was not able to. Certain people I was not able to hit up. Which was I know for some others it would have been you know challenging, very challenging. For me, it wasn't. It was very peaceful actually. Now I know it's the end of the month, rent due. I mean, and I pay rent through my phone on that end. So, but once I get it charged up, and I'll handle that. But I made sure that I was not going to stress about anything that I couldn't handle. I'm always willing, let's say a week or two, to handle things. Let's say, because I always say, the worst isn't the worst. So, you know, when it comes to me, there's not a lot of things that I feel can go wrong, even in a week or two of you not being around, or people not be able to get in touch with you. Oh, it's all right. Life still goes on. It's just like when people transition or they leave this earth. I mean, you may have people concerned maybe the first month or second month or whatever. But then after that, it's like, go back to our regular scheduled programming, man. And you've forgotten people, they forget you. You know? I mean, just thankful for me, I was able to have, even if I didn't have the backup, I did, and it was good. I think for me, this was my kind of warning to everyone too. Like, just have a backup line. Have a line that you can still get out to the individuals who are important in your life and let them know, like, hey man, okay, I misplaced my phone or my phone was stolen or whatever. Still have that access. Maybe have it with, some accounts, maybe some financial accounts on that other phone as well too. But this is just a backup until you get back to your line, and then you're all good. That's why safe to say, I wanted to talk about a backup, having a backup. Not even like a backup plan. No, no, no. I'm not talking about that. Just really a backup phone, but you can look at it like that. Before on safe spaces with my unpredictability, I could not predict that. A lost phone or nobody could predict that. But for me, it threw a wrench, and I knew a lot of plans that maybe others had for me, or maybe they felt like I'll get flustered or get worried. Nah, I'm cool. Even if I had prior engagements or things that I was supposed to go to or whatever, I didn't have that. Right now, the priority was just getting that phone. So me not having that, I could say it saved me. It saved me a bit. It's like, all right, where can I find the good in this situation? And that's what I need everyone to figure out too, guys. You know that I'm a counselor, so the thing is, not only am I here to deal with personal situations, social situations, and also psychological situations, and all of those were impacted. Personally, it's like, oh man, okay, my belongings safe, or if my accounts are safe. Socially, like, oh man, the friends or who the events maybe I was supposed to go to. And psychologically, you know, uh, maybe there was some worry, or maybe there's a little fear that was there, you know. But for me, I passed the test. Let's say it was a test. I passed flying colors, so just make sure no thing has any control over you. That's a huge part. That's a huge lesson. Make sure not the society, not the job, not a phone, not an area has any control of you. Be ready to pop out of society at any moment in time. And knowing that everything will be good, that you're not there. Everything will be okay. Shout out everybody coming in. Everything will be all good. You know? And you can still, I can remember, even with me not posting on IG, or, I was able to get back into the TikTok or whatever. I've seen some things that I posted. It was nice. But sometimes you need that break as well too. Take that break. I'm not saying lose your phone, but hey, what I've learned now, I may do 3 days or 4 days on the line, and then 3 days off. Just where I'm off of the phone more than 4 hours plus, or more than 3 hours. I remember when I had my phone, I was doing at least an hour away from everything, with a call, important call. No, nothing is not that important. I can get an hour of no cell time or screen time or whatever the individuals call it. I can have that. This is my life. You gotta remember that too. Be in control of your own life. Cause there'll be things, people, they feel like. See, that's another thing. Also, giving people don't give people too much access. No, you got that wall, there's that barrier. No, you don't have it. You don't have unlimited access to Mr. Saylee. No, only Mr. Saylee has unlimited access to Mr. Saylee. That's it. And if somebody was in a crisis or emergency, hey man. And now that I'm not there, that's a key thing that I tell even some clients, or just people as well too. Sometimes remove yourself from the individual that you're dealing with that may be difficult. Maybe it's none of your concern, not your responsibility to save everyone. Whether you're in a relationship with whoever, it's not for you to save them. It's not your responsibility. So remove yourself. And that was just that was just about a week. Imagine a month. So my next plan I know when you go on, let's say about a month or about a week, people forget you for real. I've known it. My brother left the country about 2, 3, maybe 4 years ago, and people still going with their lives. Have people forgotten about him? Maybe so. That what's important about that is the freedom, and I need it. I do. I desire it. I think I was watching something on YouTube and getting the guy's name, but he was talking about young people needing to leave the United States. And I had somebody else to say that, to me as well too. And so that's kind of what I'm really looking towards. Just to test it out. I'm a scientist at heart, so I want to be able to see what response can I get out of, let's say, leaving the country or being out of the way for a couple of months, or even 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it may be. Can that bring me any elevation? Can that put me in a mode to where I can be better off? Like with this last situation, man. It brought me I feel some increased peace. It did. And no one on the phone. I couldn't really reach out to anyone. No one could really reach out to me. Have that unlimited access is what I was saying. Like, no. So give yourself that break. Because, man, that's something that's very, very powerful that you can give yourself. It's almost like going on a retreat. That's wild that being away from your cell phone is like a retreat. Man, that's interesting too. I gotta do it more often. Really have to do it more often just to see. Sometimes you do it to see how people are thinking about you, or see if they're not thinking about you. Will their life go on even if you're not there? And what I find out is people's lives go on. They're not too concerned about you. But I like it. It's like, alright. And usually people can find out things, how to handle things, if you're not around. I used to be concerned, like, oh man, if I'm not there, this person wouldn't be able to handle this, they could not do that. That's not true. When you're not around, people still handle things. I know you feel like you're important in people's life, but life does go on with or without you. It does. Friends, family, associates, it goes on. And this one I'm waiting for something to come in so I can make one of the biggest purchases that I have ever made, in my life. I'm really excited to do it, because once I make that commitment with the payment, then I know, then I really care about my life. It's showing me like, whoa, okay, I really care about what I'm doing, what I'm bringing, my expansiveness, what I want to bring, to the earth. And shout out to everybody that's on YouTube making videos about just how to be more them, how to be true to themselves. And when people always talk about breaking out of the matrix or all that, or going off grid, find something that's bringing you peace, guys. Find something that's bringing you peace. I was telling people the other day, I'm like, man, whether I have 0 views, 1 view, 100, 1,000, 10,000, I mean, I still gotta put something out. Because let's say the video that you're trying to make or that you're making is for somebody that hasn't even been born yet, man. You gonna pull back? You gonna stop your flow? Just because you got people in this, somebody who's, around you that's not really interested in what you got going on? What about if that individual's 50 years from now? Let's say internet's still around or they still got those things still around. It's like, man, if you're supposed to be making some moves for somebody that comes 50 years from now, and it's like, all right, it's not even for this generation. It's for the next. So let's say it's for certain individuals that haven't even discovered you. They may not even know who you are. They may not ever know who you are. But the information that you're giving out ends up showing them about themselves. They end up learning some more things about themselves. Think, I don't have to compete with the individuals that's even around me. My class, people in the street, co-workers, or whoever. I'm here to make my own mark on reality, on society. And however that may look, individuals will look at a situation and say, hey man, did I make an impact? I feel you just being on earth. Yeah, you do. Whether you're there or you're not, you do make a difference. So just remember that. I think when it comes to importance too, you gotta understand that, well, I do make a difference. I do matter on this earth. Because just with my essence not even being around, it makes some kind of difference, in society. So you're able to see, like, all right, I'm in a certain situation where I may not even be feeling the best. But what can I bring to my environment? What can I bring to, somebody who may be feeling worse than I am? Can I bring some sense of elevation? Or some sense of value? Building up your own value system as well too. These things are very important. You have to understand, are you bringing some value to yourself? Understand on the planet that may be very important. But the value of it on the earth as well too. Let's say your phone isn't ringing. I was just talking about having the backup. If I didn't even have this backup, I wouldn't have been able to do the safe space. The safe with Saylee. But even before Monday, I wouldn't have been able to do the safe space Saylee. The same day, losing my line. I'm like, man, let me do it. Let me. Until I get my line back, I'm like, let me do it. Let me see what is going on like this on the backup. Always have your backup. Just in case. You still need to get your message off. You want to bring it to the world. And you realize, like, dang, nothing can't even stop you. Because life is unpredictable. So you get to a point and you start to realize, like, dang, do I actually even matter? You gotta make sure you matter to you first before you're concerned about what somebody else is thinking. You gotta matter first. Your essence, your inhalations and your exhalations, you're pulling from the earth. You're using up the the essence of the earth. So the breath that you're even taking, it does matter. You know that is. So on this part, guys, we gotta realize people are good without you. I know a lot of people that are talking about, man, to pull away from work, or this society is just all about working. Find something that you love to do and make some cash off of that. Find something that you love. Right now we in the creators age right now. I got my own TV show. It's not this. Safe Base Saylee, but SWS Saylee, that's a side segment. I'm thinking about something else too, but I got my own TV show. People that may not be pouring in the viewers like that may have no viewers, but I still got a show. It's just having a beat up. It's like having a beat up car. Hey man, I got a car though. Hey, it's like having a room. Hey man, I'm not out on the streets though, man. I got an apartment. I mean, I got some money. It may not be the most, but hey man, I still got something from my hungry. I wanna etch off something real quickly just to take care of that. Then I can do it. So be appreciative for what you have, what you can bring. See, that's the thing too. Everybody's doing this. I don't care if the whole world was on TikTok, was on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever they're on. You may not have individuals. There will be no other individual like you that's on there. So go ahead and express. I've seen some people already that done left the US and like that. I mean, that's good stuff. That's good. One of my things that I like to say is that you gotta do what works for you. Because we're so different. There are a lot of similarities, but we're so different. We gotta find out what really works for us. And even when we're talking about backup too. Let's say your whole world was even on that phone, or was even in that one house, or was even in that one car. Are you done? Because of one situation ended? I'm talking about the phone. Hold on, guys. We not working right now. Hold on. Because that one situation ended? You lost that girl. You lost that house. Man, you lost that job. That could have been the best thing that happened to you. And that's how I look at it. It's the best thing that happened to me. I love the way that I think. I love it. I absolutely love it. You have to love that for yourself. If you don't love it, get to a mindset that you do even love to think like. This is some real challenging things right now. I know people on YouTube, they may watch video after this. No, you gotta do the work now. You've been watching too many videos. You gotta do something on your own. Where do you pull from? Alright, I heard this in the video. Now let me go out into the streets and activate it. It's not even going out into the actual streets. Let me turn off all these devices real quickly. And let me make the move. Let me apply for the job. Let me book that ticket. Let me just go. I don't know what's gonna happen. I tell you guys all the time, it's just like me coming in LA. Did I have a backup plan? Did I even have a backup city or country, wherever? See, there were certain things I was willing to go through to have this in my life. So no one was gonna pull me away from, LA. But even if I was sleeping on the streets, on the beach, or even on the pavement, on the sidewalk, which I have, I'm not glorifying homelessness. That's not what I'm doing, but I'm just letting you guys know there's gonna have to be certain things that you don't want to do to get to where you want to be. Even if it's learning about self, you have to actually do that. That's what's very, very important. If you're going to learn about self, shout out to everybody coming in, joining, shout out. You have to make sure that even the vision that you're having, I was seeing a video, it was saying, you have to see how life goes without giving out on self. You got to see how that life will turn out. Maybe some people are like, man, you know what? I don't want to see that. I'm not even gonna give myself the benefit of the doubt to see how life shows up. But see, that's the thing with me. I gotta see how this life, I gotta see all the way to the end of me always betting on myself, going against the grain, doing things people didn't wanted me to do, but I was like, you know what? I don't want to do that. I don't feel that. Let me make the wrong move. Let me make the wrong decision. Let me do that right now. If everybody, the whole world says wrong, let me be wrong then. Let me be wrong. But at least in my heart, I knew that, all right, man, I was sure I did what I wanted to do. And however it turned out, that's how it was going to turn out. I removed fear out of my heart. That's why I love what Beyonce says. Like when she says get on stage, she's still fear. But that's the thing with having courage, guys. No one said no one will be afraid. Just gonna fear. But I'm not gonna let it stop anything. Don't let the fear stop anything. So when I found out I didn't have the phone, was there the initial fear? Yeah. I mean, what's it? Because I had all my cards, my IDs. I'm like, dang, man, I gotta go apply for all the IDs. I gotta do all this again. But if it was necessary, then I would have done it again. Would have gotten another phone. Whatever had happened. Thankfully, I had the backup. That's what we're talking about, the backup. Have a backup. This is just about phone. Have a backup line. So that even that same day, you lose your device. It's like, hold on. The people that I want to get in contact with, I can still get in contact with them. To let them know, like, all right, boom, hey, I don't have my phone. I may be out of a touch for about a week. Long as my mom and dad knew that was cool, I wasn't really putting about too much of what somebody else was on. I really wasn't. Because if there was a real emergency, I know that they'll reach out, to them, or if it was something like that. So don't make something an emergency that you can really actually handle, that you actually may need to get to your next level. Let's say, like I was saying, the losing the house, partner, whatever, losing the car, losing your wallet, losing that business deal, whatever it may be. Don't make something an emergency where it ends up being an actual benefit for you. You actually have to transform that situation and make it work for you. You gotta actually make it work for you. Whether it's a losing, this is you taking your power back. That's what I mean. I know I'm here to show that. I'm here to show to take your power. And dang, the way that I'm thinking, I can actually make it work for me. Yeah. I don't care if you even have enough. What they say, fake it until you make it. Like, no. Even if you have to do that, you have to make sure you don't let nothing get the best of you, because you will be tempted. Whether it's just the loss of a phone or a situation, that happens around you. You can call it the matrix of the world trying to get a reaction out of you on that end. And it's like that. But you have to be at a mode right now where you're like, you know what? I'm not going to give the typical response. Let me see how much I've grown. Are you even growing every day? Or you waiting for somebody on YouTube or wherever, TikTok or Instagram or Facebook to tell you what it is to grow? No, man, fail. Cry. Make a wrong move. Learn something. Shout out to everybody on that end coming in. Shout out to everybody. I hope everyone is doing well. But you have to make sure that you're learning. Every experience that you're in is for learning. You want to make sure that you're in a, how do I want to say this? You want to make sure that you are a student of life, or just a student of experience. It's like, dang, well, really, I can pull from this, Mr. Saylee? I can pull from anything. I be in those situations. I be waiting. Shout out to everybody coming in. I be waiting sometimes even. Can I actually be ruffled? This is putting yourself, expanding yourself so much so that where you can't be removed out of your, let's say mental stability, emotional stability. I remember I was talking about, what was I talking about? Emotional control. Do you have control even over your own emotions? I don't care if my parents or somebody talking to me sideways. People try to get a reaction out of me all the time. All the time. So I've had to test. Man, if it was me, I would have given up. I wouldn't been able to go through that. Well, see, that's why we're not the same. You shouldn't even want to be like nobody else. I'll be real. I don't care who they are too, what status they have. You should not want to be like anybody else. Want to be you. Whether you have nothing, you don't have a house, you don't have a car, you don't even have a job, still want to be you. Still like who you are. And I know that is tough. I know that it's tough. I see everyone, there's a lot of people, even some clients I see every day, I'm like, dang. A lot of people don't like their life when you're in this world, man. A lot of people don't. First of all, you had a job or whatever, you had a job that you don't like. Let's say you're taking a degree or whatever, you in school to please your parents. You don't even like that. So you trying to please already somebody else. That's how you lose. And I let anyone know, and anyone can challenge me on that too. That's how you lose. You trying to make somebody else happy. I understand if you living with them, that's cool. And if they say, hey man, if you're not living how if you're not studying this, then get out of my house. Well, then I'm out then. Alright, peace. I'm out. I'm gone. On that end. Shout out. Welcome in. Shout out my mom, that part. All love. But yeah, some people try to control you on what you can do. Give you some guidelines or some barriers of what you can handle. That's why I'm willing to toss away anyone who's in my life. If they think they can just come in and tell me what to do, I gotta see how this life goes with me making my own moves. I have to. Because I've seen so many individuals, some of my clients, even 80 years old, they're regretting, oh man, I wish I did this. Oh, I ain't about to be on 60, 40, 50, 70, thinking that, oh man, I wish I did this. No, that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing that move. I'm gonna take that chance. I'm gonna bet on me every time. Every single time I'm gonna bet on me. And this is the point where I'm trying to get individuals to see too. You have to make sure you're having an enjoyable life. Because if not, then the people that you may be trying to show how to live, they don't even see that example. So it's like, hold on. You want somebody to be enjoying life, but you're not even enjoying life? It don't happen like that. That doesn't work. So you got to make sure that you're in a position to teach, to lead. Because I know a lot of times I get out of a situation but it needed me away from this situation. I used to try to save everything. I did. I used to try to save everything. Save everyone under there. I mean, you cool. Come on in, do this. I'm protecting you good. Get into this wing. Nah. But it's like, but I knew God was telling me too. It's like, hold on now. They don't learn that way. Because people don't listen. A lot of people are hard-headed. I know, because I was, and still am. But that's one of my powers too. Having this hard head got me in LA right now. Nobody can't ever tell me about LA. They can't ever tell me about it. Even somebody who's lived here 50 years, you can't tell me about it. Because I've had my own experiences here. So you can't tell me nothing about it. So my next move is always my best move. And we got about like less than 20 minutes left. My next move is always my best move. Guys, we're talking about backup. I went off and talking about a lot of things, but that's why I love this Safe with Saylee. There's no script. Even with Safe Space, there's no script. I mean, usually I have questions, but there's no script with the Safe with Saylee. I'm thinking about something else I want to do too. It's a bit shorter. I may shorten the Safe with Saylee too, but guys, you gotta get your own therapy as well too. And I'm not telling you to go find a therapist, because sometimes they be needing the most help. I'm telling you. And they don't have all the answers. They don't. Now if you're finding one, I mean, good. Okay, that's good. You got a great one. That's good. That's good for you. I'm actually happy for you. But I'm the therapist or counselor for the therapist. You burnt out. You burnt out. Especially if you're in LA, because people go through difficulties. You can't see this. You have not read this in no book. No, it's not there. You may got all these beautiful terms, but when you see somebody that's going through so much distress, you just sounding like a no. You sounding like, one of those textbook readers. Like, come on, like, get in the real world. Get in the real world. Like, we out here for real. Well, tell me what's on your heart. Don't tell me what you just read, what you just studied. Tell me what's really going on. And people feel that, they sense that, especially when it comes to me. That's why I love them with my clients, man. And they love it. People talk down on it, but that's cool. I actually love when people talk down on me. When people don't like who I am, but they don't like what I'm doing. Okay, that's good. It's actually, that's why the term we use in the black community is "it's all good." That is one of the most therapeutic statements around. It's all good, but you have to make it good. Man, I just lost my job. I just lost my car. I just lost my wife. I just lost my girl. And it's all good though. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep at it. That's why I always say the worst isn't the worst. And this is why I tell people this. This is why I say the best counselor on earth. I know it. I guess I'm not just, that's not just no words I'm putting up there. I'm going through the test of time. So whether they're doctors, PhD, they got a couple, to individual clients that's been homeless. And I'm with all of them. So what's up? I'm ready. There is no match. Hey, Mr. Saylee, you can handle everyone's situation? No, certain things are not for me. No. And these are the individuals that are not for me. Individuals who don't want to help themselves. Oh, those individuals, not. No one, I mean, maybe I'm not going to say no one can help them, no. Because maybe someone there be like, oh man, now who's this young black kid? Or, how can he help me? Some people, they see me, they shut down immediately. Well, then shut down. Go ahead. Go somewhere else. You may have met somebody and it's like, all right, this person can actually solve all of my issues. And people be upset at that. You be mad. Because you're used to people not having your answers, not having solutions for you. So you get to a situation where it's like, you know what? I'm just going to be stuck in these problems. But you got to answer this right there. Get your answer this right there. But do you even want it? Or does it just look good? You just seeing it on TikTok or YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. You ain't even built for that life. You don't even want that life. You ain't ready to sacrifice for it. I knew I wanted LA and I was gonna have it. Homelessness, you think homelessness was gonna stop me from having that? Man, that was a cakewalk. I'm telling these people like that too. It was a cakewalk. That's what I had to go through to get this. Oh man. Now see, imagine being in Africa. That's another level. And now I'm dealing with them. I said like, they said, you got them, you gonna go to Africa? What about this or that? Hey man, I got things I gotta do. I got things that I gotta solve. Just me being in the midst or in the presence of certain individuals, they get some sacred knowledge, or just me just right there, just being in the midst. It's like, hold on. They may see me in a cane or the walker with, they're like, man, this guy need not giving up. I seen him keep fighting, so I gotta keep fighting. That's where that backup, we're gonna come back around. That's where that backup came in, guys. The backup phone. Get you a backup phone. What is the Obama line or just have you, a prepaid second line, so just it's like, all right, I don't have my phone, but I got something just in case. Even if you're paying for it monthly too, pay some. This is a backup. $10, $15, $20 a month. Or get a second line on your plan or whatever, and let it just be your backup line. Just have a backup line. So you know you'll always be, secured cellularly. Ah, man, I really love this life. I really do. I really do. Sometimes I think like, man, I'm gonna miss it. You know, however America is, the society here. But I know I'm ready to see other things. The thing is, guys, don't let nothing stop you. If you want to experience Australia, go and experience that. That may, boy, you get your financial breakthrough. You don't even know. What if your financial breakthrough was out of the United States? You think it's in your country town or you in your city, you never left your city, and you expect greatness to come around you? Nah, man, you got the whole world. You ain't even ready for it. This is why a lot of times I be around myself. I used to be around a lot of people. I used to like being around people. But I really understand people don't want anything in life. Some certain people don't want anything. And I can't be around you. I can't even waste my presence to speak with you. Because I get around people and I'm talking about solutions of how to get to the next level. I don't gossip about people. I'm not down. I don't talk about the bad things. I talk about how we can level up. There's certain things that I just don't discuss. So people, they won't even like being around me. Or sometimes people just like being around me just because of the energy. Energy vampires. Yeah, that's a real thing. You know? But, guys, I do appreciate everyone in. Because we got 7 minutes left. We did go to the hour. Usually for Safe with Saylee, I do try to bring an hour. We may shorten it up. I'll still do with the Safe Space Saylee. But I'm very excited to do this relationship month. Even with the Safe, so how that'll go too with next month. Safe with Saylee, I think we may just talk about stories. About some relationships on that end. Cause the boy got him. The thing is make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure that you're loving yourself. That's one of the most important things, on the planet right now. Because people don't love themselves, and I see it. You got a job you don't like. I know you don't love yourself. Look how you talk to you. Look how you talk to yourself. Look how you talk to your children. Look how you talk to your friends. You don't love yourself. And I'm gonna allow you to remain exactly who you want to be. Because you may need 30 lives here. You may need that. I don't want to get in between, your karma that you're supposed to serve or whatever. Like, no. I'm not getting in between anyone's karma or whatever you're supposed to do. Your lesson. And I pull back. My attention, my energy. And people can say, oh man, Saylee, you don't love anymore. I did. And I still do love hard. But the greatest love I can show you is my absence. That's the greatest love I can show. My absence, not even being around you anymore. Because you had somebody that was around that really would give any and everything for you. I'm talking about I'm hungry for the ones that I love. When to lose anything, find money? Man. See, but then I always have to remember, nobody is in my mind, so they don't know how I'm thinking. They don't know how I actually am. They just see. That's why I love the Truman Show. He was like, I was always there with you. The guy had said, but I love Truman. He said, you went in my mind, though. Or you went in my head, wherever. So you might have thought that you was there. Or you might have thought you had all these things. You were watching me. But you didn't know how I was thinking. Everyone, go and see that Truman Show. Jim Carrey. Go and see that Truman Show. Very powerful film. I want to see that. Cause I don't know where you can go see it. Just type it in Google. The Truman Show. Watch The Truman Show. It'll show you where you can see it at, guys. You know. But yeah, so that's what we're talking about, the backup. Right now I'm on the backup. Man, that back, man, shout out to Galaxy, man. Cause I think this is like the S9 and that camera was still looking good. Just like with the front facing camera of the iPhone 14. Jeez. Galaxy, you ahead. Alright, Galaxy. Let's see, I knew Galaxy been ahead of Apple, guys, and I love Apple. But when it comes to these features, Galaxy got it, man. They most like at least, I say they some years ahead. I say at least 10. Galaxy phones, I compared the video. Man, baby still coming out crisp. Ooh, woo, yeah. Baby still coming out crisp, man. Shout out to everybody. Y'all go and follow that on Instagram, Mr. Saylee. It's Mr. Saylee. That's on Facebook. I think on IG, Instagram. And yeah, cause I know people always offer it. Like, I know my subscriptions. I wanted to talk about that too. Guys, I'm gonna be going up on the subscription. I think it's at $9.99 right now. I don't have any subscribers; they're not there, but that's all right. That's cool. It's still gonna go up though. People think it'll be going down. Say you don't have no subscribers, shit go down. No, we going up, cause I know that I can offer individuals. Let's say it get to about that $20 a month. Ooh, to get to $20 a month. Oh man, I'm throwing a lot. You may get individual. You may get maybe two sessions. I don't know these guys. Don't quote me, guys. $20 a month. What do I get? Set it for $20 a month. $20 a month. Do you know just 30 minutes of my time will have you not only looking at your life differently, you got the ideas, and you have a way of how to be, how you can actually love yourself. That's better than millions. That's better than you even giving me millions. It's better than money. You're just gonna go there and maybe only one person takes advantage of it. That's cool. Or let's say no one takes advantage of it. That's still cool too. You know? Maybe we'll get a live session too, where it's like maybe $20 a month. Like, all right, man, you come on once, the Safe Space Saylee Show, baby. I'm still thinking about a lot of things I could add in. You know, I don't know yet. I don't know, but I'm still thinking about what I could add in. But I got some things for you guys. There's always some things. The main thing is, I need you to be, greater than you can be. And I need you to have some more haters. I was telling my nephew, I talked about it before. You need some more haters. I actually like when people don't like what I'm doing. Or no one, agrees with it. Hey man, I don't like your teacher style, man. I know some clients that complain to it. I'm not concerned about that. Especially if you know you're the best on the planet. It don't even matter what nobody says. The president can say, come and say anything. You know, Mr. Say I don't really feel that you. Well, then that's good. That's good, Mr. President. That's good. I appreciate your feedback. Do appreciate your feedback. But we're gonna have to just leave it right there. Yeah, guys, another segment of Safe with Saylee. Brilliant, powerful. The backup on the backup line like that. Is that your backup line, Chris? Like that? Yeah, my backup line go too. So make sure you have that backup line. Make sure that it goes. Make sure that you have a backup line so that you're not tossed out. Just because you lose one line, you are still in the race. You're still in the runnings. Get that backup line. Mr. Saylee. Safe Space Saylee. Go to YouTube and y'all type in Safe Space Saylee. Safe. You can type it on there. Check those videos out. You may get your breakthrough there. But I appreciate everyone coming on in. I am out. And I will see you guys when I see you. Peace. Oh, don't do that. Hold on. Oh, shout out to them they engaged. Shout out to everybody who engaged, man. It's all love. Shout out to you that engaged. Peace.